What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Now, today I want to look at a video from Room 9. Shout out to Anton Daniels. Now, this video in particular is about how younger men are not approaching. Now, this is becoming a topic of discussion, especially because a lot of women are angry because men are choosing to not approach. Now, I don't know why they have such a positive outlook on why men are approaching, but apparently it's catching CNN. Look at this.
One of the points that he was making was that guys, he was addressing the male loneliness crisis, and he was explaining why men don't approach women anymore. Check it out.
Social media contributes to and profits from young men's growing social isolation, boredom, and ignorance, with the deepest pocketed firms on the planet trying to convince young men that they can have a reasonable facsimile of life on a screen. Many grow up without acquiring the skills to build social capital or create wealth. The statistics are insane. Like 45% of men 18 to 25 have never approached a woman in person.
Never asked a woman out in person. And what they're up against, think about it. You could largely describe America right now as a giant bet on AI. 10 companies have driven all the growth in GDP, are responsible for 77% of the earnings growth. Our economy literally rests on 10 companies now, often referred to as the Magnificent 10. And they do several things, but quite frankly, they're in the business of enragement, polarization, and then sequestering young people from all other activities.
And that's only getting worse given where AI is going. I mean, with like agents and chatbots who are, sexually clad anime type figures chatting with young men.
Well, it starts pretty innocent. When you use AI, have you noticed the prompts that are almost irresistible at the end? Let me put this in a series of tweets. Right. Before you know it, you're 3 hours deep. Right. But effectively, these companies have attached the entire economy and literally trillions of dollars to trying to get people to, or trying to convince young people, specifically young men who are more susceptible, because quite frankly, their prefrontal cortices isn't as developed, to try and convince them they can have a reasonable facsimile of life online. Why?
All right, I'm just going to leave it right there for now because we might explore another aspect of what he was saying. Most men have never approached a woman in real life.
I watched that guy, the white guy, not the what's his name? Yeah, I watched him. He for an hour and a half. He was on Diary of a CEO. Yep. And he said that one reasoning behind that, I think we talked about this before, is that like guys are like more health conscious and they don't drink as much. Thus, they don't have that encouragement or liquid encouragement to talk to women. Was one of the reasons that he gave. That's it. Period.
So you think that guys aren't approaching women because they aren't as liquored up as they used to be?
I think that's one of the contributing factors, yes. Because I would assume that most women are getting approached in like social settings where there's liquor involved. And of course, if men are drinking, they're more apt to run their mouth. And he's like, they came from this dude. I guess this is what this dude does. And I was like, when he said
he does.
When he said it, I was like I never thought about it that way, but it makes sense.
Kim, why don't you think that most men have never approached a woman before?
I think men are softer and women are harder. Like, why would you want to? I think there's a lot of women that really want to publicly humiliate men. And
a lot of them?
Yeah. Yeah. Like whether they do it online or they do it in person, they just get loud, embarrassing this man for thinking that they're attractive. And again, like I was saying earlier, men are now saying like, oh, I'm so sorry to say this, but you're pretty. So there's something that they're dealing with. And just like Slimmy was saying, that he put hard eyes, and the girl flipped out and was telling everybody that he's trying to be with her or whatever. Like, I just think that people don't really want to deal with that. And like,
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Social media. Social media has given a lot of women the courage to want to post anything that may look like harassment onto the internet when in fact it's not. And say, for instance, you could be a man going up to a chick and saying, yo, you look kind of cute, so can I get your number? Some women will go out here and be like, oh, he coming to talk to me and basically post you up on TikTok or on IG to basically make you look like a pig, to be honest with you. They do that to make you look like you're this evil son bitch that don't know how to leave women alone. And I'll admit it, there's guys out there like that, but less for the majority of men, it don't happen like that. But a lot of women are literally looking for a chance to go viral off of posting a guy literally trying to holler at them or talk to them or trying to get their number or trying to show interest in them, and they just want to post some videos of them shooting these men down to gain followers. A lot of guys are tired of being memes. So what's happening is the consequences of that is guys are exiting stage left and letting them deal with their own shit. When you have a generation of men that have seen other generations of men literally get posted on TikTok, posted on IG, posted on Facebook, posted on YouTube, getting called toxic, misogynist, or saying that this guy's harassed me or shit like that, it kind of takes effect of like, you know what, I'm not going to approach. So now women are starting to deal with this shit. Now they're like, wait, what's going on? Why aren't men approaching? And it's starting to get picked up by the media. When in fact, it's like, yo, y'all done this to yourselves. Social media has literally got a lot of women's heads stuffed with wanting to get clout and get fame and get popularity and views. And a lot of these chicks, if you really look at it, especially when it comes down to the gym thing, a lot of women literally set up fucking cameras in the gym recording themselves. You look at them, then they be like, oh, he's looking at my ass, he's doing this, he's doing that. Meanwhile, you just glance over like, oh, she's cute, and then you just went back to your workout and you like, and these women like, oh, he's doing this, he's harassed me, he's doing all this shit. It's a trickle down effect, and women have caused this.
Like I said, they're softer. Women are just harder.
All right, I got you. Molly, what are your thoughts on most men never having ever approached women today?
I don't think they really have to. Everything is like they're always online and behind screens, and everything is so easy to access. They don't have to put in the work. I really think that's it. They don't, and not only that, you have so many women making things a little bit easier as far as dating sites or DMs. Men don't have to take risks. They don't have the confidence in themselves to take risks because they're just like Kimberly said, they're softer. They don't want to get rejected. They don't have any confidence in that age group. And it's kind of sad, but uh, nobody wants to get off of their phones and from behind their screens. So what do? More people are comfortable in interacting virtually. So I think just deal with it. Either get out there and learn how to talk like humans and be social, or be lonely, get you an AI girlfriend. Keep talking to OnlyFans girls that having parasocial relationships. Like, what you gonna do? You gotta make a choice.
Well, I think it comes to a point in time where like this is real life. Like real life is online, and this is where we are in 2025. And you can't just say do other shit that we did 50 years ago. Like
Why
it's
not?
two,
They don't have us
it's two,
locked up in our
it's
houses,
well, I'm
though.
just saying it's 2025 now. It's not 50 years ago. Like I'm sure if it was 50 years ago and they had the internet, it would look the same.
But humans still have the same ancient brains that we've always had. Our brains have not changed. The times have because of technology, but until our brains catch up, maybe we should do things like old-fashioned humans because that's what we are at the end of the day.
Molly, here's the problem. When you introduce social media and all these different constructs, all these different ways of getting clout and getting viewership and getting all this stuff, women tend to be attracted to clout. Women tend to be attracted to going viral. They want the attention. When you have that, it becomes a toxic situation to the point where men of all races, not just black, but white, Indian, Hispanic, Asian, all of these guys are simultaneously saying that they don't want to deal with the way that the dating market is. When you have all different races of men saying this shit, because it's not just black men saying this shit, white men have been saying it, Asian men have been saying it, Hispanic men have been saying it. Everybody is saying the same fucking thing. So it's not just the fact of the matter is that men we had the same ancient brains and all this shit. Women have fundamentally changed. Women have changed. Like Kimmy said, women have gotten harder and men have gotten softer. We've feminized men to the point where men think masculinity is toxic. When you call every damn thing under the fucking sun toxic masculinity, it kind of be like, you know what? Maybe my masculinity needs to be turned down a lot. And that's the problem that you're getting. You've bitchified men to the point where men don't want to be men no more. Now y'all complaining about men not being men no more. Now y'all over here looking around like, where are the real men at? Why aren't men approaching? You've pussified men. All this inclusivity, all of this different shit y'all put out here and try to force down men's throats. Now that men are starting to be like, you know what? I'm just going to step back. I'm not going to approach. Now you're mad because men aren't men anymore. Where in the hell do you step back and look around like maybe we're the fucking problem?
You can try to be modernized all you want. It doesn't, evolution is still, we haven't caught up. So go out and talk to people and be social. Build up some testosterone. You can't do that sitting behind a screen. Everything is instant gratification. You don't have to work for nothing. Men are supposed to work and take action. Society has made things so easy and so comfortable, and now y'all are lonely.
Well, if it's so easy or so long,
And women are so easy to get now, so why are y'all so lonely?
Well, that's a question I'm asking you. Like you're saying it's so easy, then why is all these niggas lonely? You tell me.
Yeah, it's no confidence. But that's something that kind of got to be. I really think that kind of comes from like male influences.
Slimmy. Most men, according to this study in Scott Galloway, have never approached a woman before. Why do you think that is?
The internet. It's that simple. They was raised on the internet. They ain't never been outside. They don't go outside. They sit on their phone like this. That's all they do. Why would you? How could you talk to a woman when you go to a function, you got your phone in your hand? You in the phone the whole time. You're not even looking at the girls. You in your phone looking at girls in your phone that you can't see in real life. She's standing right there. I literally seen this video. This was the most craziest video I ever seen in my life.
That's crazy to see.
These dudes are at a concert. It's two dudes standing next to each other. It's a woman standing 5 feet away from them. This dude is in his phone looking at.
I already know what you're gonna say.
He looking at her in his phone, and he's like, "Oh, I love her so much. I love her. She's right there. I'm looking at her right now." He never approached her. He never said nothing to her. He kept looking at her in the phone. He didn't even look to where she was at. It's so bizarre how people are now, man. Human interaction is being cut off, and it's with intention. It's with all intentions. Like,
what do you mean it's with intention, Sonny?
Everything is to keep humans from being human and being around each other. It's gonna be to a point where you're gonna put on a helmet and you're gonna be having sex. You're gonna have sex with a virtual device.
Niggas
They
can't
already
wait.
there.
No, not quite. Not quite. Like, but too close. And people are gonna be satisfied with that and not ever going out and meeting real human beings, interacting with real human beings, actual human touch. Human touch is going to be obsolete in 50 years because people want fucking robots to control everything. They are just going with the flow of this AI shit, going with the flow of sleeping with a doll, falling in love with a doll, falling in love with some computer entity that's not real. People are really going for this shit. So it's cool to not have real interactions with actual people. It's cool to sit at a function in your phone the whole time. And it's really not. Like, that shit is lame. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when we was at the meetup, I barely saw people in their fucking phones. Unless they was recording.
That's because the shit actually be going up though.
Yeah. Because, man, and first off, I think if somebody was in their phone for too long, somebody would probably say something to them like, "You ain't enjoying this party? It's lit."
Yeah, it do be lit.
Like, so it's like, where are we going as human beings? What are we really living for if you don't want to meet people in real life? They got these things now where cashiers are going to be obsolete because of shopping cart. They got these shopping carts coming out where you could just pay for it right on the shopping cart. There ain't gonna be no cashiers. You just check out and leave.
You can do that now.
I would say they already have that.
But I'm saying it's about to be like everywhere, where it's only gonna be people there to stock the shelves. Shit is crazy. They are allowing robots to take over and limit human interaction. So you won't feel guilty about something that you just see on TV because you don't feel it. It doesn't bother you. That's all this shit is. It's programming you for a way rougher time when robots lead the way.
You know what? I can agree with Slimmy on that because think about it like this. AI is taking over a lot of different sectors, whether it be cashiering, whether it be assembly, whether it be anything that hard labor is at, including call centers. AI is taking over that too. What a lot of people have to realize is this: AI is going to be a much more part. It's going to be more part of our lives in the next few decades than we know now. Right now, AI is in its infancy. Coming down the line, AI is going to be more part of your future than you really think because it's being integrated into damn near everything we have nowadays. If you got a new computer, you probably have Windows Copilot. You probably have that. If you have a phone, you might have Chat GPT installed. You might have Google's Gemini. You might have, or Samsung's Gemini. It's one or the other, whether it's Google or Samsung. I forget who. But you have a lot of different companies integrating AI into damn near everything that we have nowadays. AI helps with video creation, although I don't use it, but still, it's integrated into damn near everything. What a lot of people have to realize is this: AI should not be used as a crux to relationship problems. Now that it's happening, you can't really say anything about it. It's because, let's face it, a lot of women have failed when it comes to trying to get a man. Now I'm going to say this, ladies, y'all gonna have to figure this out, because it's not just men that are the problem anymore. Y'all have a big part in this too. You can't sit here and keep blaming men for damn near everything on the sun when it comes to y'all creating the situations y'all in now. Anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast, support.com. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.